What is up, y'all? It's your favorite producer, Ron. Got the recipe, and today I'm giving y'all my top 5 Waves plugins to get your drums to sound professional. Whether you're doing R&B, hip hop, neo soul, boom bap, jazz, bossa nova, fusion, it doesn't matter. This is the video for you. And if you want to save some cash on any of these plugins, I got a link in the description. Check it out. And as always, if you like content like this, hit me with a like, leave a comment, and if you really like it, subscribe to the channel. Let's get it. All right, so I got this beat pulled up. I'm gonna walk you through exactly what the top 5 plugins I use where. These drums are actually gonna be in my new drum loop pack that's coming out very soon. Let's get it. I don't even know what to call a beat like this. I just was doing some drums. I hopped on my E-kit, loaded up the drums too, and I was just in there. So off rip, all my drums are separate. I've got the kick, snare, hi-hat, toms, ride, crash at the bottom. And the first plugin we're going to talk about that I use on everything to tune my drums is Waves Torque. So if you use Torque, you can use it to shape anything you want. I'll show you what I did with it. So here's how the kick sounded before I dropped Torque on it. Now, once I drop Torque on top, you guys will instantly hear that a sub kicks in. Without it, enabled, now this is just default. I didn't do anything but just drop it on, but you could go lower. And really just focus on how you want it to be tuned. Like, do you want it more high? Do you want it more lows? Do you want more thump? You also got threshold and you got trim and your output knob as well. It's a really cool plugin to use. Really simple, it gets right to the point. So number 2 on my list is Waves F6. And I use this EQ to knock out the useless frequencies that are inside my drums, even bass sometimes. Here's how my hi-hat sound with the plugin enabled. And here's how it sounds without it. So you can hear the low end being pulled out once it's enabled. And then you can hear it back in when it's bypassed. Taking out frequencies that you won't hear anyway will allow other instruments to breathe and have space in your mix. I also have it on my bass. Really just scooping out a lot of that. So you scoop it out with the Waves F6, and then you can also drop it back in with any guitar amplifier kind of amp. Doing it this way will add more harmonics to your mix, and it'll also make the instruments sound more alive and realistic. As you can see, if I have it bypassed, it's too bassy. If I enable it, so yeah, this is a really good way to tame your bass lines. Also take out frequencies that you don't need in pianos, RHODES, guitars, anything. Scoop them out and then add them back in with your desired plugin. All right, and then the next plugin I'm going to talk about is, I use it more with UAD, but I also like the Waves version, and that's the CLA 76. It's a simple plugin you can use to reduce frequencies and bring everything right where it needs to be at. So really controlling those peaks. And I usually hear on my ride cymbal. So here's how my ride cymbal sounds without the CLA2A. It's like all over the place. And here's how it sounds with CLA enabled. Definitely reduction in sound, but also sounds a lot more together. It's not all over the place. So let's hear it with the music. And then bypassed. Enabled. So when using this plugin, you can clearly see how it makes everything sit correctly in the mix. My ride cymbal isn't blaring anymore. It's really glued into the mix and it sounds nice and tight. Easy. And the fourth plugin on my top 5 is going to be the SSL Compression or G Master Bus Compressor. This is just like icing on the cake. So how I use it, I have it on my drum bus. So I'll let you hear how the drums sound without it on the bus. They sound good, but here's how they sound with it. Let's hear this part. Night and day, and I'll show you how I do it in real time so you can see how I do it. So let's go ahead and reset this really quickly. Simple. Like with a few knobs, you're in the game, man. Your drums go from really weak to sounding really nice and strong and punching in the mix. Number 5 on my list is going to be on the master bus. Now this is something that I kind of just got hip to a few weeks ago, and it's the Abbey Road vinyl. This is a really cool saturation, mastering, just great overall tool to use. It's kind of similar to the RC20 retro color. It's not as intense, but it still gets the job done. So you get generation where you can pick out how you want it to look and sound. I like this one, but you also get ear and you get DJ. I like DJ, but you can play around with these. Each one has a different characteristic, and let's just play around with the knobs. So I'll go ahead and reset this. Actually, I'll go ahead and play this so you can hear how it sounds with it. Bypass. Enabled. What settings do I have on here? I'll show you them right now. So let's go ahead and walk through it. So I changed this to DJ. I also have this on DJ because I like that scratch sound. I turned my noise up a bit here, a little bit of crackle. And then you also get phase distortion, and you got your wow and flare at the bottom. And let's play around with it. again, bypass, enabled. All right, so those are my top 5. I've got one bonus one, and that is Shep's Parallel Particles. I use this as like a secret weapon on drums to add a little bit more spice to them. So I have it on my drum bus, and here's how it sounds without Shep's. So what Shep's does is you can add some sub to it. You can add some thickness, some air, and a little bit of bite. So that really gets you that saturated, almost distorted sound, and of which I love. So here's how it sounds with it. Without. With it. Together. And those are my top 5 plugins that I use. Really simple. That's exactly how I use them. You can throw them on pianos, guitars, drums, vocals if needed. I mean, this is really easy to amp your drums up, to amp up your vocals if needed, to amp up different guitars, whatever you want. It's a really good way. Once you clean everything up with the F6, you can boost everything back up with all of these plugins. So, hope you enjoyed that. All right, y'all, that's our time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something. If you like content like this, hit me with a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend about it. Also, make sure you check out that link at the bottom to save some cash on Waves plugins. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace. Hey, what's up, y'all? Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you like what you saw, don't forget to leave a comment, a like, share this video with a friend, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. Peace.